guys, so I'm back. I almost came up on this camera butt ass naked. Like, I'm crying. Oh my god, y'all don't understand. These last 2 days, they've been tiring. Hell, this last 21 years been tiring. Let me try not to, give y'all any sneak peeks, because ain't nothing under here. Let me relax. I'm about to go shower. But real quick, I want to come back and do this last part of this video. Well, I mean the last part to wrap up the saga part, at least. It's titled avancer, and for those who are not familiar with the term, it means moving forward. Those who are lucky enough to take, or fortunate enough to take French, raise your hand. But yeah, really Spanish was like full, like all the Latino people took Spanish. Fucking cheaters. Let me relax. I'm not mad. But at any rate, I ain't gonna lie though. When I first got into the class and they were like, yeah, the words have genders. I said, what the fuck? And I was like, ooh, I'm sorry. I can't remember for each teacher, but shout out to him. He was so understanding, cool, for the most part. We did have one problem. I can't remember what it was. But at any rate, I got a degree now, so that doesn't matter. On top of that, I'm headed for those degrees. Hustle mentality. Who is gonna stop me? Flex on them. But at any rate, that's what I was saying though. It's titled Moving Forward. As I've reiterated to y'all, each portions of these videos or portions of this saga, each video I've told y'all, I am not angry. I don't care about this anymore. There are days where I'm a little down, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, yeah, and I've said, your friends can be family, but it is sad to know that the same blood that runs through your veins, that runs through somebody else's, it sucks to know that you can't trust them to tell you that the sky is blue. It does suck, and it does get depressing at times. It's emotions that you go through when you finally realize, okay, this is toxic, I'm gonna cut this off. As the same with anything else, a toxic friendship, toxic relationship, with a boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever your situation is, you know what I'm saying? It's no different, when dealing with family. I mean, it is a little different. It's a bit more monumental because these are the people you're supposed to go through to be able to talk to about a toxic friendship or a toxic other, significant other. But, at any rate, it's the life that, or it's the cards that life dealt me, you know what I'm saying? It has made me a stronger person. It has made me less quicker to trust, you know what I'm saying? So it comes with its pros and cons. But, I mean, it is kind of like it is what it is at this point, you know what I'm saying? I've understood it. I've grown to understand it. I've grown from it, and I've moved the fuck on. So, and that's pretty much what I want anybody watching to get who does have a toxic family or a toxic situation is there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You can move on, you know what I'm saying, and move on and do great things, be great. I'm self-employed at 21. Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie. I am looking at picking up a little part-time at least job so that way I can have some stable income. Because this rent shit and then this keeping up with this vehicle shit, it's getting a little, The Cash App is down there. It's flued out with 2 T's after it. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Also, that's my Venmo too, if you want to donate. But at any rate, let me relax. I'm just joking, y'all. I mean, if you want to, it's cool. But yeah. So it's just a journey of self-dependence or self-independence, and I don't know. You necessarily need to say self-independence, but who gives a fuck? A journey of independence, learning yourself. That's what it's been for me, moving out of that environment. At the end of the day, some decisions were made. I made some decisions. Some bridges were burned, bridges that were not valuable anyways. And we're here now. I moved on. And yeah, like I said, I've learned a lot of lessons. The best thing my family ever could have taught me to do is, or the best thing my parents could have ever taught me to do is how not to parent. It's sad, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned, what I can take, what they've done to me, what I recognize as toxic, because they don't even think it's wrong. So, I mean, besides the blatant shit, like, you know what I'm saying, put me in the same room as the person who raped me, unless you just don't believe I was raped by them. That's the only way that makes sense to me. But, that shit aside, I can take lessons, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to refer to part 4 of the Ultimate Read so you can have the context for that. But at any rate, Besides the blatant shit, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like, not being so quick to say, oh, I pay these bills, so you won't do it. That slave type of talking to, you know what I'm saying? And that's not compared to slavery, but I mean, it has its similarities, you know what I'm saying? And it goes along with the power struggle that I'm planning to address later on in my channel, where I feel like, us being not so far off of slavery, because it hasn't even been 100 years, even though people love to act like it was, thousands of years ago. I think that plays into how our community parents, or how our parents in the community parent, you know what I'm saying, and how their grandparents parented them. There's definitely correlations there. I want to get into that later on in my channel. But we get off topic here. As we do here. But nonetheless, thank y'all for sticking through. I hope that somebody gained something out of this. That's all I hope. If one person was touched by this, if it helped one person figure out their situation or how to get out of their situation, or, if the whole family can watch and it can, heal the whole family and help them to realize this is wrong. Whatever the situation is, I hope it helps somebody. I enjoyed getting this out. It was therapeutic for me. And on that note, I'm going to go wash my stank ass. And catch y'all tomorrow for the apartment tour viewing. Bye, y'all.